Now from an already drenched Coors Field in Denver, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight we get the week started with the first of four between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Colorado Rockies. McCutchen and Arenado lead their teams, and it's coming up next. Chad Bettis, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's been what you would call a fourth or fifth starter. Got a career ERA of over 4, but he will give you innings, and he is dependable.
Starling Marte will stand in now as the National League's leading hitter entering play.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. EK, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, and that last loss dropped them back to the 500.
See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Starling Marte, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Well, I'll tell you, having a guy at the top of the lineup that's capable of doing this, boy, that's a great weapon to have. He jumps all over this ball to lead off the ball game with a solo home run.
Josh Harrison will take his first cuts now, and after the leadoff home run to start the ball game, does the game plan change at all from a pitching perspective?
Well, I think it's a little bit more of a shock to the system than anything else. You're just not expecting that leadoff guy to be the guy that takes you deep.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Batting third.
And on the mound, he's got to be saying, what's going on here? That's now a home run and a double to the first 2 hitters. Clearly not what he had in mind to start this ball game.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in as he'll enter play 4th in the National League batting race.
And he has a top 5 on-base percentage as well.
No one out with a runner at second. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
McCutchen will take one that misses. It's ball 4.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Jung Ho Gong will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. And the count will be full. None out, runners at first and second. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He's on a nice little hot streak, batting over 400 in his last 10 games.
Francisco Cervelli will dig in, currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And that misses. 2-1.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Gonzalez, but he can't get there. It's over his head. Around third and being waved on home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Boy, he's seeing the ball well here early in this first month of the season. Here he doesn't try to do too much with this. He just takes it the other way. That average will climb even higher. He's got another base hit.
Michael Morse will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More ahead from Denver right after this. Ryan Vogelsong will be on the mound for the Buccos. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, not a big strikeout pitcher here on the mound, so expect to see a lot of balls put in play, defense being very involved. Should be fun to watch.
Line hard to the left side. Just foul. Rolled foul off to the left, so he stays alive. No, foul ball. 1-2, here it comes. And a good strike 2 pitch there as he has to fight to push it foul to the left, so they'll try it again. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, guys, as this game moves along, keep an eye on Gerardo Parra. He has a very favorable matchup in this one. He's hitting over 350 against right-handed pitchers so far this year, so I'd be pretty surprised if he doesn't have a nice game at the plate.
And this is hit hard up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, we get to watch one of the best fielding teams in the league. They can go out and get the ball as well as anybody in all of baseball. Makes pitching a lot easier.
Carlos Gonzalez will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
All even now, 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Eric, we look at this Pirate ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Bucks out in front, 1-0. Matt Joyce makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Hit hard toward the right side, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
You know, this guy is really starting to get everybody's attention now. That's 8 straight games he's got. So let's see how long he can keep this thing going.
Jordy Mercer will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game.
Well, he's had 7 RBIs in his last 10 games, so he is producing runs, and he had another good one yesterday.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. You get that feeling that'll be a pitch we see a lot of as this game goes along.
And when he's throwing that thing good, a lot of times that's where it winds up. So these guys are going to have to prove they can lay off that thing in the dirt, or they're going to keep seeing it.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now that we have a chance, let's bring in a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, this is one of the better defenses in all of the league. Very few clubs commit fewer errors than this one. I expect them to be sound in this game.
Ryan Vogelsong will stand in with a golden chance here to help himself out with a runner at third.
And he knows that this is a definite strikeout situation. So the big key here is, at the very least, find a pitch you can put in play.
Outside, 2-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Starling Marte will get a second shot at it now. Remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going.
Yeah, they tried to sneak a fastball by him, and he was having none of it. Be interesting to see if they try to go at him again with cards.
In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Just a perfect swing right there. You'll see it head down, eyes right on the baseball all the way. Great extension. He just drives this thing into center field to score that runner from third.
In now, Josh Harrison. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Pirates 2 and the Rockies nothing. Nolan Arenado will stand in. A big power threat here, to say the least. Currently 3rd in home runs in the National League.
And 3 home runs over his last 10 games, too.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Taken in by Gung. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Ben Paulson will dig in for the first time now. He's got that average up nearing the 340 mark to begin play.
Well, it's still early in this season, but if he keeps this up, he's going to be looking to get paid in the offseason. His contract is up after this year.
And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Nick Hundley comes forward, hoping to get it going at the plate. Only 1 hit in his last 4 ball games. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runner's going. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Gerardo Parra will dig in now, and as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1 left for Colorado. They're still down. It's 2-0. Josh Harrison is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. Ryan Vogelsong steps in for a 4th plate appearance tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game. And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Jung-Ho Kang steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today, and let's see if they can keep it going.
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
Blackmon going back, still ranging back, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall, and he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
Off the bat, I thought this thing might be caught, but it just keeps going and going, and he nearly got it out of here as he winds up hitting it off the track. He's into second base here with a leadoff double.
Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. No shortage of extra base hits as you see the totals there. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Blackmon is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Michael Morse struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go 0-for, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
To short. Descalzo scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Into the box now, Matt Joyce. And he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Blackmon. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Make it 9-0.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. In the pitching, the batting, the defense, the execution. Just draw a line through this one. This one's been an absolute disaster.
Jordy Mercer stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Fly ball heading for the alley. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 10-0 score.
Well, 2-out RBIs can be so demoralizing for a pitcher, especially when he's given up a run in this inning already. And here, this is going to plate that runner easily from second as he doubles home their second run of the inning.
Chad Qualls will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Into the box, Ryan Vogelsong. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Qualls is ready. Here's the 1-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, that's pretty good patience out there out of a pitcher who's acting like a hitter, especially with 2 outs.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. One more shot coming up. We'll go to the bottom of the 9th. It's the Bucks 10 and the Rockies nothing. DJ LeMahieu will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Yeah, a lot of strikeouts for these guys, but not too many walks. In fact, no walks until this at-bat right here. That's their first of the ball game.
Carlos Gonzalez will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Yeah, and he's really getting over the top of that curveball.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, that's a hat trick for him now. His 3rd strikeout in the game. And I think the one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to go down looking. That's almost like admitting you're beaten. That's a sinking feeling in that guy's stomach there.
Standing in now, Nolan Arenado. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. trying to strike him out for the second time. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Takes this the other way to right, and he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out.
Yeah, you really can't take anything for granted out there when you're playing in the rain. You got to worry about your footing. You got to worry about raindrops getting in your eyes. You got to make sure you're in the right position. But in the end, he is right there to make the play.
Ben Paulson will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top player of the game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Pirates win it 10-0. Good night from Denver.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 10 runs, 17 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.